How's the music volume for you? Oh, that was else earlier. Rush is back. Cool beanos. Right. How you doing? So, of course, my favorite electric type has to be Zapdos. So here he is. Reference. I already had a layer. I'm good. A little, had a lot of stuff to do all of a sudden, but I'm doing pretty good. Had to get a, charger for my tablet battery. The mini USB port in the side of the tablet that connects it to the computer so you can, like, charge it and shit, is busted. So I can no longer plug my tablet into the computer, so I had to buy, like, an external charger to, like, take the battery out of my tablet. Which is dumb. The thing is, I don't know what to do with his wings. They kind of just stick straight out. Like, I kind of want to do something like this, where you, like, turn them into actual wings. Never attempted to really draw Zapdos before. That's pretty cool. Like, as in a regular Sizor also, or a shiny Sizor? Sizor? I don't... Fuck it. That's cool. Everybody always seems to just draw Zapdos like this. Like, I kind of want to try something a little different. Don't know how I want to do it, you know? Give him some kind of, like, neck. Let me look up... Goose. Is the... I think that might be too long of a neck. Those sort of angry-looking animals. Not really much like a goose, anyway. He's actually a little bit more like a hummingbird. I don't think I'm gonna do a hummingbird, though. I wonder if the wiki will tell me what he's based off of. I can look up that bird for reference. Huh. It is based off a hummingbird. Interesting. Alright. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know there were shiny figures that came out. I had the Burger King toys of the Sandshrew and Sandslash. They were like keychains, and I painted them because they faded and got all weird and yellow. I painted them, and they look pretty good. One of them looks just like I did one regular and one shiny version. Why is Zapdos based off a hummingbird? This is like the least threatening bird. Look how cute they are. Zapdos, who's like, heck yeah. Like that maybe? That's cool. Hello! How you guys doing? Oh, Nugget. Hey, fun fact, did you know Zapdos is based off a hummingbird, kind of? Because I didn't. That's pretty weird. A little bigger, I think. But for right now, that's kind of the shape I wanted. I don't know, what is Moltres based off of? If it says KFC, I'm gonna crack up. Actually, Moltres, I would think Moltres might be like some kind of goose. Oh, or a heron? Yeah. Heron's pretty close. Got like the... I think it's kind of goose looking. About the... Now that we're doing this, what about Articuno? Out of curiosity. Quetzal. Magpie. Oh, yeah. Articuno does look like a magpie. Look at its head thing! I love that! I'm gonna save that picture, actually. I need that for a Jadoa. I need a Jadoa to have that head thing. Crest. I know it's called a crest. I don't know why I'm calling it a head thing. Whoa. Tablet. Stop. Why are you freaking out? No. You're okay. All is well. Alright. Oh, I closed all the tabs. Zapdos. Again. Third time's the charm, right? Things a little bigger. Might be based off a hummingbird, but you don't have to have a hummingbird's wingspan. Alright. Alright! I wish I could do the Linda Belcher voice, but I guess it's because I'm not like an actual man. Quick mini doodle. Got a little beak in there. I had some people go on a rant to me about how, like, oh, if you're gonna base them off real birds, then, why don't they come in seabirds? And also, they would be able to fly. Guys, just because they're based off a real bird doesn't mean I have to use everything about real birds, and that doesn't look anything like a Jadoa, and I'm kind of okay with it. Because, mini doodle. Fluff, his eye is way too big on that one side. Brush wire, you size 1. Yeah, right? Just because I based them off, we're based off monkeys. Right? I mean, technically speaking, IRL, we're based off monkeys, so... A lot of the critiques I got from that group were really nice, but that one was kind of like, guys, calm down. That wasn't the expression I was going for, like, at all. So, there you go. show with a little head crest. Looks way better on the stream, I think. Drag him to his own document so that I don't lose him. Just in case. I definitely don't want to have him accidentally merge into something he's not supposed to be on. Alright, back to Zapdos. And being delicious, yes. Oh jeez. Have any pictures of him looking straight on? Oh, okay, they just tuck his beak down. Okay, I can handle that. I'd jump right into it if I knew what I was doing, but I've never drawn Zapdos before, so I'm gonna climb a little bit. Do more straight down. So we went down to, the reason we went out was because I needed to get that new charger for my tablet and my tablet battery. And we stopped by this little pet shop that's down by us that I buy a lot of my fish tank stuff from. I had this really cool coral that I almost bought. I don't really need more coral for this tank because it's like way too full as it is. But that coral was so cool. Like, I'm thinking about going down tomorrow maybe to get it. I have like a spot I could put it in. I think my clownfish might like it. I have like a real problem. Zapdos, I'm having a real hard time with your beak, dude. I have a clownfish. Tablet. Please, I don't have time for this. You want to maybe try to not be off? That'd be great. That'd be quite right. Yeah, I have two clownfish. I have a dragon face pipefish. I can show you what he looks like. He's pretty cool. Google search for that quite a bit this week. They look like that. Pretty cool. They're like seahorses. They're real long, like a seahorse. Unlike a seahorse, I should say. I also have a couple shrimps. And we're just gonna go. Long. Yeah, they're pretty closely related to seahorses, actually. Oh, that's sort of interesting. What is that? Oh, megaforms. That's pretty neat. Okay, well, anyways, back to what I was doing. Yeah, they're pretty close related to seahorses. If they breed in captivity, the baby, the father, like the dad one, carries the babies. They eat the same kinds of things, like they eat little microscopic bugs in the tank and stuff like that. He's pretty fun to watch. I tried to get him a friend, but the first one got caught in the power head and died, and the second one just died, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why it died. But I found my shrimp eating it, so then I was like, well, okay, we're gonna not buy more pipefish for a little while. I had to put covers on the power heads after that, because that's the second thing that's been caught in the power head. So, not gonna do that again. Yeah, for some reason the one I have now is, like, completely content with his life. He does not care at all. Doing his thing, he's just swimming around, enjoying tank. Oh. Sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Hulu, are you having any trouble with the stream? You guys should have control over the quality if you need. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I noticed the other day while we were testing, that you guys have, for some reason, you guys have control over the stream now. I don't know when that happened. I don't know when they gave us that control, because we didn't used to have that control. I don't even know if this headrest is what I want it to look like, but... I'm usually a little more careful about my line art, but I've really been enjoying doing it this way, where you kind of, like, scribble it in. Did they always give that to... Wait, what I want it to look like. Did it always give... Like, do you have to have, like, a certain number of subscribers or followers or something to get that? Because I thought that was, like a partnered-only thing. Like, I thought you had to be partnered with Twitch to be able to have your like, to let your viewers have that kind of control. Because I think when we first started streaming, I looked into it because you guys were having trouble with the stream quality kind of sucking. I had to keep turning my quality down until it stopped lagging on you guys, because you guys didn't have control at the time. With I don't even know how many subscribers I have on Twitch, to be honest. Like, with 52 followers. I wondered if 50 might have been the limit. You know, like you had to have at least 50 followers to get it or something. 50 is like a really popular number for that kind of thing. So, I don't know. I'm glad that we have that control now, though. Because now I can record the videos in whatever quality I want. And you guys can adjust to what your internet can handle. So I can, you know, upload whatever quality I need. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of like it. Not what I was going for, but I kind of like it. Kind of fun to draw like this. Like I'm enjoying the messy line art way more than I thought I would. Back in there. Yeah, so it could be like a number of followers. I think you have to. How many do you have to be partnered? Turn a slant to one side. Hang on, buddy. Let me adjust you. That's a little better. So that kind of fucked up my line art, though. Fucked up the line art. Really? Customize or smart object. Let's do that. Adjust you a little bit there. And that didn't fuck the line art up. Okay. My legs. I had to reread your sentence like twice because I had no idea what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it took me a second though. I had to like stop and read it and just be like, are those words? Okay, they're words, yes. That's a downside to doing it this way though, is that if I have to adjust anything. Hard because it blurs the lines a little bit. You listen to me at all? I'm the best at words. Practically a linguist. So wonderful at words. And not at all terrible. Got too many lines, buddy. Taller to be, but right now it'll do. That'll do for now. Alright, I'll take it. I'm gonna have to look up references for the wings though, because I don't know how to wings, so. His body's actually a little, but I kind of like this, so we're just gonna leave it. Oh. Torso really tiny. Wait, where I wanted is save. Coming. Find that picture. I want to know what the chest looked like a little bit. I don't know. Nobody ever draws them in any other position besides like straight up and down in the triangle shape. That wasn't it either, but that's close enough also. I don't see the hummingbird I had before. Just saved that picture. I guess hummingbirds are pretty aerodynamic, so I don't know, maybe. That's true, he's not exactly smooth either. It wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be now. Yeah, I don't really understand how his wings work. Really fast. Yeah, well, like a lower... Oh, he has 3 toes. I actually didn't know that. Alright. Better. That needs to be down a little bit, though. How did I say I was going to do Pokemon 9:30? I don't remember already. I don't know what I was going for with this now. The head came out really cool, and then I lost track of the body. I Pretty much. Wrong tool. A little less swole chest. There we go. He doesn't even really have his legs up in any pictures, you know, like they're all spread, like just completely open. Birds kind of tuck. I think most birds just tuck their legs up in there under their little ruffle there. A lot of trial and error in this. Wouldn't be fun if I got it right every time, right? Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I think that's more like what I was going for. I think I just needed to define the stomach a little bit. That line there helps. Oh, and of course, if you were curious, this music is by Glitch City. You guys want to check out their stuff? Start maybe trying to pimp the people I play music from a little bit. I am not a big channel, but if I use other people's stuff, I will credit. As in you were not paying attention, or as in you can't hear it? How about now? Is it too loud? It's weird, ever since I got the new capture card, my sound levels have been off, because even when it looks like the desktop audio is like a good level, you guys can't hear it. And I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why the capture card would have anything to do with that, really. That happened yesterday, too, when we were doing Pokemon. The music was really loud for me for a second, but you guys couldn't hear it at all. Luckily, I can adjust my headset separately, so if the music's really loud and it's a good level for you guys, I can just turn it down for myself. I don't have to worry about going deaf. Is the level a little better now? I turned it down a little bit. I wish the stream delay wasn't a thing. I wish that it was a little more, like, I don't know, on the spot. I wish that I wish that there wasn't so much of a delay. Zapdos does have really weird, like, chicken feet, though. Like, he might be based on a hummingbird, but his feet are feet. That sausage tail was I was putting on him there, but... Look up. Oh, it's the bird. Falcon Toad. Stay a little bit blurry, but that's exactly what I wanted. Takes a really long time to build up this way. Because it's... I don't know. Having fun. I like this. Okay. I love birds. I love drawing birds. I love being around birds. I want to have birds. Wonderful, and I love them. Oh. Little hats on the bird. Zapdos has a cute. I don't know why I did that, I just felt like it. That way you're so drawing it by accident. Like the other side then. I'll do this for a little bit longer and then we'll switch over. Might just try to finish the sketch. Maybe then next time we'll do color. You're fine. No worries. What you working on? And listen, hey, I just appreciate you guys coming to lurk in the chat while I work on stuff. You guys are always here. Ah, gotcha. Oh, cool. I like this foot. I like the way it looks. It's just not quite right. Oh, this junk. Here. Flip the leg around. The beauty of digital art. If you don't like it, you can flip it. Degree you're working towards? What are you studying? On with do this. Fiddling with this one. Flip. That's cool. This is what I went to school for. That's the kind of person I am. Forgot that this was like the entirety of the Glitch City collection and not just the Pokemon stuff, because all of a sudden I was like, this isn't Pokemon. I really focused there for a second. I was like, must draw lines. There we go. Worst thing ever, so we're just gonna leave it alone because I don't want to make it worse. Flaky bird. Okay, so fail, step 1, complete. Push it just a little bit. Got to convert our object so it doesn't get gross. Guys, go. What do you guys think our starter Pokemon's gonna be with our randomizer? I don't have a clue, but I'm kind of excited. Fail now that I moved it. Yeah, it is more cone-like. I mean, we'll still get to pick from the 3 we have, but just curious what the randomizer's gonna do to us. I'm gonna try to make it smaller right off the bat. I think we'll get a legendary. That'd be pretty cool. I have the randomizer set to do whatever it wants, pretty much. I'm thinking if we get any, like, well, if we go through the setup and we end up with a starter like that, I'll just start over. My bird tails are so hard. Save those. Remember to save every now and then. But I'm getting frustrated with the tail, so we're just gonna move on to something else. Oh god, that would be wild. But yeah, no, we just picked one of the other starters. Just out of curiosity, do the Reggies learn, like, anything else? Like, what level do they start learning stuff besides self-destruct? Spiky enough. I mean, that's what a bird wing looks like. Oh, really? That's a thing? That's like a pattern? That's kind of awesome. I wanted to give him, like, regular wings, because I don't really like his actual wings. Or his actual wings are kind of hard to draw. Say. Can't do too much with them. Yeah, and they don't, I mean, they're not super flexible. You can't do all that much with them. That's like kind of like that. Try not to be too anatomically correct. True. The internet is a very weird place. I don't doubt that there's a fair bit of Zapdos porn, so weird as that is, I don't doubt that it exists, so a lot harder than I was anticipating. Oh, hold on, before I do that, make that white so that I don't blind everyone. Yeah, I was just gonna add, like, extra feathers around the outside. That's what I needed. Bend in the wing, maybe? Wings are hard. Where's that? Take a look. I need to get the wings drawn out first, before I worry about stuff like the colors. Ah, the beauty of reference. Amazing what a difference it makes when you actually use it. That's better. Wing can't stay that size, obviously, but proportion to the rest of his body, but it'll be something. I think I have trouble with wings sometimes because they're not actually like they're not thick. They're like, you know, they're paper, like thin like paper. Sometimes I have a little trouble getting them like just right shape wise, especially when they bend. No. Tail is referenced. They don't really seem to move all that much either. They kind of just They're very stiff. Flappy. I like the way it looks in-game, but, like, I don't usually draw like that, so I kind of wanted to make it a little different, you know? So. And see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. What time is it? It is almost 10 o'clock. I just decide what I want to do next. I gotta clean up the wings a little bit. I just kind of want to... Whoop, gotta probably mark there, that would be good. I just want to adjust a couple things. Better. Mucho gusto. Taller. I should have to take a second to just look at it and just think for a minute. I have to go back. Go back over it. Good, what's a good Zapdos color? On the Venusaur, I just picked the, like, perfect line art color immediately, so I was, like, up and ready to go. You know what? So here's what I'm thinking. Alright. I'm thinking... What's the next type I have to do? I did them in order on here, so... Okay, ground is next. Kinda thinking... What I want to do is just work on this for the rest of the night. I will save Pokemon Emerald for tomorrow. To be honest, I didn't actually finish the cards or on the layout yet. Still need to save a couple more as JPEGs and move them over to my computer. Kind of hoping I could just take like 5 minutes to do that after this, but I want to finish this up, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna work on this, and we'll do Pokemon Emerald tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow evening, but I might do it when I get back. Oh no, wait, I opened. We can do it tomorrow. The afternoon's hard. I'm just enjoying this. This is coming out pretty good. It's different than what I was hoping for, but it's I kind of like it. We'll do. We'll do Emerald. We'll do Emerald Thursday night. I work Saturday. We'll do Emerald Friday night. That way I think more people would be able to come too. So maybe we'll do something. I'll find something for us to do Thursday. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but we'll do something Thursday. Since I'm not gonna be able to do anything tomorrow night. And then, yeah, we can do Emerald on Friday. We're just gonna work on Zapdos and finish him up tonight. By the way, I'm really excited to find out what our starters are. You know how hype I would be if we got a Quagsire? A Wooper? A lot of art is just trial and error. You just, start over if you don't like it. Sometimes you gotta keep going with what you got and hope that it comes out the way you wanted, but sometimes just give it another go. The line art looks a lot better now. I think we can do up to 5th gen as randomizers, right? As 6th gen, they haven't, I don't think they've emulated yet, right? Or it's not emulated well. I mean, whether we have to do it as a regular or not, I want to do Black 2, White 2, because I've never played those. I was 2 steps from hell for a second, and then I realized no, it is not. Feel big. Trying not to, like, get too stiff with it either, though. Wanting to make sure these lines are perfect, and I have to remember that, you know, if I can erase, eraser tool does exist. Be allowed to use it. You guys hoping for a certain, like, any particular starter you have in mind that you're hoping we might get? I don't really have any favorite, like, 3rd gen Pokemon that I'm, like, super hyped for. Except, like, Rayquaza. Rayquaza's, like, the coolest thing ever. But I highly doubt we'll get a Rayquaza as our starter. Oh, that's right, we did use Drowsy on both. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty funny. Drowsy be back for round 3. Carry us to victory. What I really hope doesn't happen is I hope we don't get, like, the actual starters as our starters. That would be kind of lame. Like, how much would it suck if we did a randomizer and then one of our starter choices was, like, Torchic? Not that I'm hating on Torchic, it's just you're doing a randomizer to get random. Not to get another Torchic. Or not Cynical. Rico. I was thinking Sceptile, that's why I went for the C sound. Oh, my knees. Something about that wing's really bugging me, and I don't know what it is. I like the top of the wing. The underside didn't come out quite how I wanted, so I'm just gonna go back down here. Yeah. Well, and I am referencing actual birds, so there's, you know, gonna be similarity that is gonna look like birds. I don't know what to do with his wings, because I want his wings to look like actual bird wings, but like, if you make them look like real bird wings, then he looks more like Articuno than Zapdos. You know, he has to have that classic spiky Zapdos look, you know? You can't just take his spiky wings away and call it a day. Maybe when we're done here, we'll take a little breather for a second. I should probably put the BRB up just for a second, only because I don't know what Tumblr's gonna have, but maybe I'll just scroll down through Tumblr and see what other people have done with Zapdos' wings and get some ideas. And I'll probably just... I don't know, I haven't decided. I like this leg. This leg, this sounds really weird, but this leg came out really good. Some of it is kind of changing just because I'm smoothing it out a little too. Dust this a little bit. Mine's there. Okay, let's take a look at the tumbles and see what other people did with Zapdos' wings. Maybe we can find something cool. Let me actually update this. Just in case anybody happens along. Let's do Zapdos. Please don't have porn. God damn it, Spark. Already? I had not considered that like 85. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. They kind of left the spiky in there. I like his collar there, too. Alright, who does this belong to, by the way? Pathfolger, thank you for the, idea about the wings. And actually the feather pattern in general. I like how it's kind of spiked. This person did a good job. I like it. I'm gonna borrow a little bit, okay? Random person. Thank you. I kind of have a general idea. I don't want to have it sitting there because then I'll just copy all the lines. I don't want to do that. I don't want to steal, I just want to borrow a little bit of inspiration. Yeah, I saw a little helix sitting up there. Or dome, rather. I used actual pictures of like real animals for reference because if I use other people's artwork for reference, I end up accidentally copying. You know, I like a line and so I keep it, and then it ends up being too close. So if I just put it away after I've got my inspiration, then worry about that. Because the last thing I want to do is ever steal anybody's artwork. That was from the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing, wasn't it? That might be one of the most wild things I've ever heard of happening on the internet. And I've seen some pretty weird shit. I can't believe that, though. Like, that's amazing. And the fact that so many people took part in that. How long did they do that for, anyway? The Twitch Plays Pokemon. I know they did a couple generations. Although it seems like it petered out after a while, like it wasn't as popular as time went on. Yeah, there's a little spiky. Less round, more spiky. Good. Alright, I like that wing, but it's gotta go because it's not quite right. Oh my god, really? What are they playing now? What do they have left to play? Or look at the wing. Yeah, so it looks like they kind of did like regular wings, and then it goes out to the Zapdos wings, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. I'm gonna try to do something similar without copying. That's true. There are a lot of side games. You know, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, so let me just, I'll be right back. I'm back. You guys ever played the side Pokemon games? I played one of the mystery dungeons, but never really got into the side ones too much. Wings, why are you so hard? The racing one? Oh, forgot about Pokemon Dash. I don't think I ever played that. It's really hard to be that zoomed out. You guys ever play Pokemon Shuffle? That mobile game? Or I guess it's also on the 3DS. But... You guys ever play that? I played it. It was kind of okay. Wings like a ribbon, I think. Pokemon Shuffle is a lot like my thing with Pokemon Shuffle was it's a lot like other. It's really Candy Crush-ish. I think you could. I'm trying to remember. I haven't played it in several months. You could like swap any two like characters. So you'd start a puzzle with you could pick up to 4 Pokemon to take with you. Depending on the level, they restrict how many you're allowed to take. But, and then you face off against an opposing Pokemon, and every time you make a match, you do an attack against the opponent Pokemon. And if you can defeat the opponent Pokemon in the allotted amount of turns, you can have a chance to catch them. And if you do it in, like, more turns, the chance of the Pokemon staying in the Pokeball is better, and then you can bring them as a tile. But it is like a connect the things, you know, you can make, you know, grids. You basically have to, like, match the tiles. And the Pokemon you take with you affect what tiles you get. It was really fun at first, like, it was a really neat concept. It was a lot like, I don't know if you've ever played Best Fiends, it's very similar to that. And it was kind of fun at first, and it was one of those games, though, that had really bad level progression, and so by the time you got up to, like, I want to say, like level, like, 60 and above, it was almost impossible to play the game without using, like, the in-game, like, there were, like, in-game, like, power-ups you could buy. You almost couldn't play the game past level 60 without those. It was so hard to win. And I liked it at first, and then it was really... I didn't know if you guys had played it, that's why I asked if anybody else had the same thought about it as I did. I stopped playing it a while ago because of that, because the level progression was so bad. It was just so terrible. Hey, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted his wings to look like, except now I gotta figure out how to put the black on the back of his wings. Fuck. Also, that wing is really dark. I have to buff up some of the other lines. The level that killed me was Vivillon. That was it was like 100 and something. It was like the 100 and something level, and I could not play after that. That level pissed me off too much. Vivillon, of all Pokemon. The reason it made me so mad was you couldn't even beat the level, let alone catch the Pokemon, without using every power-up in the game. There was no chance that you could win the level at all, regardless of your skill level. You had to buy everything. You had to buy every power-up they made available, and it was just a ridiculous, like, scheme to get people to buy. And after that, I did it. I actually saved up the coins to do it. I didn't buy coins. I saved up the coins to buy all the power-ups. I saved up, like, probably, like, you know, $30 worth of coins through, like, daily events and stuff, and just grinded up points, beat Vivillon, didn't catch it, and then was like, well, fuck it. Yeah, Pokemon Go's level cap is a little bit frustrating. I don't know why they didn't just spread the levels out a little bit. Like, I don't understand why it has to just drop off like that. It makes you not even want to try to level up because it's just so abysmally hard to do it. I think I said abysmal twice. I don't know why that's my word of the moment, but there you go. Congratulations, you're here for that. I don't know. I hate how some people have really just ridiculously bad luck in Pokemon Go, too. Like, one of my coworkers, she's always finding starters, and she's finding, she finds starters all the time. She finds, like, Chanseys and Laprases. She has, like 12 Lapras, or something crazy like that. She has tons and tons and tons. And I don't even think I've ever seen a Snorlax. Like, let alone attempted to catch it, like, I never tried to catch it, I never even had that chance and it ran away, I've never seen a Snorlax. But here's my coworker who has, like, 3 of them. Same thing with, like, Lapras. I've never seen a Lapras. Ever. In that game. Meanwhile, I'm over here drowning in, like, Venonats. I don't know why, like... Yeah, it's just... I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me, I guess. Like, in the Pokemon world, you don't just get lucky, do you? I mean, I guess you kind of do in the regular games, but... Alright, one more wing. Let's go. They found a Chansey outside the Target that's near my work. So mad. Because I was, of course, at work at the time. They were like, oh my god, there's a Chansey at Target. And I'm like, fuck you, it's your day off. I can't go to Target. I hardly ever have enough 10Ks to do that, to be honest. I want to go into the new baby Pokemon. I guess my thing is that like you'd think like, you know, if you see, didn't expect there to be music. Like like if you and I are out Pokemon hunting and you see a Snorlax and it's like in the middle of the road next to us, wouldn't you think I would also see that Snorlax? Aww. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So far, there's been a couple Undertale songs that came up that are actually pretty good. So maybe that'll be on my arsenal of things we play soon. Way too many other plans, but... Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Well, I guess that makes sense, then. So if we put an incense down and a Snorlax shows up, you and I would both see it, but if a Snorlax just happened to show up on your game, I wouldn't necessarily see it. I'm guessing level has something to do with it, too. It's just, like, my coworker was finding... Like, she's level 26 now, I think she said. I'm only level 22. So it makes sense that she finds better stuff than I do, but she was finding the same kind of stuff when she was level 22. You know, like, her catches did not get, like, drastically better. They were just the same as they were at the same level I am at now. Which is weird to me. I don't know. Oh, yeah, oh, that's right. That's the lures. I was thinking about the lures. Gotcha. You know what? I said that same thing to myself the other day, Nugget, and then I was like, let's draw all my favorite Pokemon, and here I am. So maybe draw your favorite Pokemon. Gotta find, like, a challenge to do, you know, like a... I don't know, one of those, like, weekly, daily, whatever challenges. This one's taking a lot longer than the Venusaur did, though. I think because I'm getting really detailed with it. Gotcha. That I did not know. So, theoretically, if I were level, like, 2, I could find, like, a level 10 Snorlax. It would probably almost never happen, but that could happen? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to understand. My thing is, no, yeah, see, I don't like to draw, like, fan art usually. Like, this isn't usually my thing. But I don't put out a lot of stuff otherwise. And I've been getting really good practice from this, so I decided to pick a challenge and do it. I actually have a challenge saved on here. It's like a concept art challenge I thought about doing. Maybe after this. Oh, that explains why my line art's so funky. I'm using the wrong brush. I wasn't trying to use a 16 brush. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know too much about the mechanics of it. It still doesn't explain why I never see any Snorlax. I just want a fucking Chansey, okay? That's really my deal. Chansey's like up there on my favorite normal types. Which, by the way, picking the normal type for this list right at the beginning was like probably one of the hardest decisions I ever made. Also, those tail feathers are really round. Because I really wanted to pick the Porygon line, but then at the same time, Ditto's a thing. You know? And it's Ditto, so, like... Fucking Ditto. I love Ditto. Okay, he's so cute. I was so hyped when they put Ditto in Pokemon Go. So cute. I love that he comes in blue. Also, that makes me very happy. Ditto comes in blue. It's a very pleasing color of blue, also. The day that they put Ditto in Pokemon Go, my sister and I walked around the block and we caught one, like, immediately. I caught a Pidgey. We both found a Pidgey on the corner near our house, and we were like, as the ball was shaking, and I knew, like, you could tell just kind of by the way the Pokeball was rocking that it was going to stay. So I went, I was like, I want to see O and not gotcha. And then it went, O. And I was like, what? It happened? That's where my dumb luck is. I can't find, like, useful things like Snorlax, but I got a Ditto, like, 2 hours into it being released, so that happened. Meanwhile, one of my other friends at work who plays, he has like 516 Pidgey candies because he just walked around in the park near his house looking for Pidgeys to catch so that he could get a Ditto, and he never found the Ditto that way. I felt so bad. Meowth is really cool too. He could level up like 12 times and then some with the amount of Pidgey candies he has. I did get the Santa Pikachu, and then I evolved it into a Santa, Raichu. I have my Santa crew. Right. Last thing I want to do... Oh god. Oh. Thank you. Oh, let me... That's still up so I can grab that person's name. One more time. I like to be a nice person and credit the people that I reference. If I even remember to reference them, because sometimes I reference people by accident. Like, I remember a pose or a certain, like, line shape and use it by accident. Catsbogger. So, Catsbogger, thank you. I appreciate your beautiful... Actually, you know what? I'll even reblog this, because this thing is really fucking cool. It's just such a cool interpretation of Zapdos. Because either people go full bird, or they go full, like, regular Zapdos. And this is a cool in-between. So, thank you. Of course, I named the Santa Pikachu Santa Chew, because what else do you name a Santa Pikachu? If you know, let me know, because I don't have a fucking clue. So he's Santa Chew. Does the black go all the way? Is there back sprites on the Bulbapedia? I want to know if I need to put, like, black along his back here. Oh, it actually doesn't go down his back. Weird, I thought it did. Oh, and yeah, and you're right, his tail is like a cone shape. No, now it's not. So... My Zapdos ended up with, like, the most swole shoulders, and I love it. Because I didn't mean for it to look like that. Is it? I thought it was just another layer on his wings. guess I never noticed. I have an old figure of one that it shoots lightning bolts out of its shoulders, and it puts the two wings together. So I just always assumed that they were the same, and he was just extra spiky. Oh, I guess we'll do some color. I'm just gonna do this for a little bit longer. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. See if we can get him at least cleaned up. Okay, well, my Zapdos doesn't have the double wing, so... I'm just gonna leave my Zapdos with, his head could have been a little bigger, but... Oh well. I am pleased. Thank you. Glad you like him. Legs. Do it. Thing. Sorry, Photoshop. My bad. That's a tool. Work with me, please. Darken up. Up a little bit. On that layer, please. Might change this brown back to the actual black, but for right now I'm going to do this just because the lines still aren't black here. an adjustment layer, black and white on top just to see what it's pretty good. Collecting everything. The old-fashioned way, then. I haven't decided. Fill in the wings black with the brown rather, and see. Brown looks funny. In that case. Contrast it. Yellow's a really hard color to work with, to be honest. Doesn't contrast very well. It takes a lot to get it to be contrasted. I like this dark brown. Let's see what the dark brown looks like. I have to do all these little edges too. So I go through and clean those up right away. Pokemon Christmas medley, although it's not very Christmassy. The reason I don't want to go full black is that at least in a drawing like this, the black is really dark, and it's gonna be really like contrasted with the rest of his body. Grab this brown, darken this all. I'm gonna give the lines, make the black lines for now. That way I can fill it in and then we'll come. I can adjust the lines to whatever I want. I really like my layers. Really like having layers. I think I'm just gonna lay the color down, and then we'll be good for the night. Do the shadows and stuff next time. I'm getting a little tired. Although, shadows might not take too long on this guy. See how I feel once we're done coloring. Tell you what, this bird really fought us. I guess that's because he's a legendary Pokemon, but he was just not having it. Like, not about that life. You guys ever heard of a watermelon crab? If you haven't, you should look them up. Look up a watermelon fiddler crab. Looks just like a watermelon. Back, I'll just show you. Get them, they're like a watermelon. My dad's gonna get some, I think. He's gonna try to get some to have. They're funny looking. What did you just realize? Oh my god, Zapdos totally is Big Bird. God damn it, I'm gonna have to name them that from now on. If we ever do, the crabs are my dad's favorite animal, so if I ever do, like, group streams with them, I want to give him, like, a crab feed. You know, like artsyaxolotl. I want him to be, like, crab. Fiddler, or something related to that. He loves his hermit crabs and such. I got axolotls, birds, and sea slugs as my favorite animals. How can you not love sea slugs? So cool looking. They come in so many colors. I like when they're colorful. So this is Dragon Roost Island. Do you? They're so cool. Oh yeah, Kingler's cool. Glad that she was small. Crabby. That was like the worst King impression. Don't ever. Why do you watch me? Why do you hang out with me? Oh, I read that as. Oh, yeah, you do mean Kingler. I thought. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. I looked at Kingler, saw Kingdra, and then went back. Double bois. Looks good. Very good. Obligatory whiting out to make him fade off at a distance. Oh, white, not black. Pop this guy. Thank you. Contrast this a smidgen more. Black. Leave it as is. There's all my brushes. His foot looked like it was going away and I didn't know why. The color looks good for a shadow. Probably not orange. Purple worked really good on Dinosaur because it was green. So blue should look good on the yellow, right? That color theory not coming back to me. I'm not saying that that's specific shit. What I'm doing. It's gonna be like that. Here, and then just... that was kind of dope as fuck, actually. That looks like maybe a little more dope than I was hoping. Kinda dig in the weird blue-green color. Purple in there? Not purple. The color I want. So, actually no, maybe just a little lighter then. I think better thinking about where the light's coming from rather than like when I think of shading, I think of what parts are highlighted by the light instead of the parts that are darkened by the light, like casting a shadow on it. So yeah, I just fill in a shape and then just erase out chunks of where I want the shadows to be, so I kind of have a general idea of where my light source is coming from, and then I'll go in and refine all the edges and stuff. But yeah, no, that's how I do it. I used to not do it that way, and I actually don't always do it this way. If I'm trying to do something that's a little more flat, I'll do it a little different. Kind of like that green. Let me see what other colors look like though. Red looks pretty cool too. Oh, my color theory is not coming back to me. I remember what colors cast a blue shadow. I need a color for like a couple little pin lights like this. Then I don't even know what I went to school for. Color theory is gone. Not pink, that's really... doesn't look too bad. Really doesn't look too bad. Let's just see. Let's just keep going. Otherwise I'm gonna sit here and play with colors for years. You know what? Fuck it, it's 11 o'clock. Let's just go. Let's just go. We're just gonna finish it. Fuck it. Here's the thing, I know if I stop and come back to this tomorrow, I'm gonna hate it. So let's just do it. Get it done. Although I was really proud of that Venusaur we did. That was really cool. That came out like exactly how I wanted it to come out. What did you find? Oh, he is the anti-nappy! Yeah, you told me about that episode, and I went and watched it. And Rowlet is like the cutest thing ever. He's literally so cute. I love him. Is Lily in this show? Like, is she gonna have Nebby? Are they gonna make that like a joke? Like, anti-Nebby? He's just so happy with the bag. Oh, I hope so too. I didn't want to evolve mine when I was playing Sun and Moon. I wanted to leave him. He was. Oh, okay. Debbie was so cute too, though. Broccoli. How is the anime kind of as a whole so far? I kind of skipped through the episode a little bit, and I have a hard time with subs. I don't really read fast enough, so I had a little trouble like enjoying it. But like, are you enjoying the new series so far, or is it kind of weird? Like, I'm not sure how I feel about the art style yet. I kind of like that they went in a different direction with it. Like, it's a little more anime. But, I don't know, I haven't watched Pokemon in a while. Yeah, Ash's redesign looks a little funny. It makes him look too much like a kid, and I feel like up until this point, like, again, I haven't really been keeping up, but like I watched a couple of the episodes with Greninja, and it seems like he really matured a lot in the last couple seasons, and then this new redesign makes him look like he's like a child again. Which is an odd choice by the developers of the show, I guess, in my opinion. Yeah. Bizarre choice. Oh, that's true. What that color looks like. Yeah, it looked like he had a pretty cool like crew there for a little while. Yeah, what did he have in black and white? Was it like all the starters or something? And like Unpheasant. Ooh, I like Unpheasant, but I can't see them making an entire series around it. Being on his team, you know? Tablet, I'm gonna need to not turn off. Oh, I can't decide on colors. I kind of liking this funny green color. Oh, that's weird. Oh, computer, please. It does that. It won't let me have the tool I want. Alright, new plan. Let's do a background first. Decide on a color. Wait, really? They haven't given him any new like Pokemon? That's a really odd choice to... I don't know, it seems odd. Maybe they knew how weird it was that they gave him so many, and so they tried to scale back a little bit. Bad tangent. Stop being there. That is true. You do formulate a team pretty quickly. Welcome back. Got really quiet there for a second. I was like really concentrating on that line. Real tedious. Thought this was a good idea. Oh yeah, you're doing Zapdos. He's the lightning bird Pokemon. You should put lightning. Picture. Yeah, definitely. That won't be completely tedious, like, at all. I know, it's like, there's this, like, understanding that lightning goes up and down, so it's really weird for me to want to do, like, these, like, sideways ones. I like this with, by the way, this little lightning here that, like, curls. Even the lightning could curl, so... Things I learned today is that lightning can be curly. Yeah. Zapdos. Lightning. Whatever. Alright. Alright. I'll do blue lines on him. Okay, I think I've formulated a plan here. Got really quiet because I was concentrating, as usual. As I always do. Color burn look like. Like it's sort of the color I had. Or dodge. Dodge. Yeah, that's fine. And if I make the color of the shadow not quite so red. last couple finishing touches, and I think I'm gonna call it done. Oh, thank you. I said I got a last couple finishing little touches. So I'm gonna be done. Under. Little trick I learned. You get the spots that are touching. Get the spots that are most illuminated by the light. Filter blur, Gaussian blur. Or like kind of a fuck ton, but not like a whole fuck ton. Like most of a fuck ton, like that. Voila. Except I need to make it like oh, I'm starting to sink in a little bit. So I was playing Animal Crossing a little bit today, and I got Medley to move into my town, which is pretty cool, because she's like one of my favorite characters from Zelda in general, actually, but Wind Waker specifically. And I also got Epona to move into my town, which is cool. But then I was looking around at like the amiibo cards to see what other towns, like what other villagers I could get to come to visit my town. Because like this is the first Animal Crossing game where you can actually kind of like choose your neighbors, which is different, I think. So I thought, you know, why not? And I found this one bear who's hysterical. I love him. His face is just. And his name is Berdo, I think. I bought his card on eBay today, so I can get him for the town. Looks fantastic. Cleaned up a little bit. Oh geez, not the whole layer. Hang on. I like whenever the villagers come up to you and they're like, "Oh, have you ever been to the island? You should go to the island because the island's really cool." And you're like, "I pretty much work at the island." That's basically my character's job, is to be at the island at all times. I am like Nook and Co's like #1 seafood provider. Oh, here's a. Oh no, the shape dynamics is turned off on it. Why? Duh, that's why it's not working. Oh, hey, 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 layer order. Layer order, calm down. What are you doing? Holy bananas. Ew. I love Animal Crossing. That game is so cool. More contrast, but not that much contrast. A little bit brighter. Yeah, that's better. Adjustment layers are your friends, people. Adjustment layers are your friends. I don't know if I like this on top better or not. Top down to like 50. Alright. Grab my, one of... I should do the regular paper pattern. Probably hit save, just in case. That's something I would want to get an actual capture card for, though, to play it, like, on stream. Photoshop, what you doing? What's going on, friend? Usually works. Photoshop's freaking out for some reason. Oh, this is who makes my texture, by the way, in case. Credit. Hey Zapdos. Where'd you go, buddy? Photoshop doesn't like this part. Sometimes when I work on stuff, Photoshop just flips out. And like, oh, thank you. And this is one of those moments where it's just like, nah. But I'm good though. Photoshop, please. Photoshop, what are you doing? Saved correctly? Okay. Please. Good. Photoshop crashed. Yeah. Pretty much. Motherfucker tried to run away. I've been having trouble with Photoshop lately, to be honest. It's been very, finicky about closing, also. Get this lag, dudes. Wow. Wow. A cool program you got there, Adobe. Nice. I never send them the report of what happened because what always happens is that I force quit the program and so all they get is information that says, well, this dummy closed their program. New plan. I want you to be... Nope, not that small. Not that small, please. 72 DPI. Good. 1200. Photoshop kind of thing. Not as hard as I expected about that. Now, will you allow me to put you in a folder? Okay. And will you then allow me to put the texture on top? Ultra Ball, go! Thank you. Photoshop is lagging out. This is a pretty good sign it's a good time for bed. When Photoshop has had enough of your bullshit, it's time to go to sleep. Alright, and there he is. King. Kings are the best. Don't ever say that in anything but other than a PNG. There he is. All done. Not too time to put him on the interwebs. Oh. Hello, Tumblr. What's up? What's going on? Sometimes my Tumblr is like this kind of stuff. It's like concept art, or like, you know, regular art, or like funny little jokes, and sometimes it's like political rants. Weird. And desktop. And Zapdos. Yeah, and sometimes the people I follow do that. They share like weird political ranty stuff. Sometimes I don't mind. And I actually follow a couple blogs just to kind of keep up with the news a little bit, but some of the more like social justice warrior-ish, you know, stuff, like, I don't mind some things, but some people just go a little over the top or get like a little too offended, and it's like, calm down, they're not saying whatever they're saying personally offend you, they just don't know any better by talking to them like a regular person. Anyways, that's a side tangent for another day. Lizard bodies are really confusing. TBH. They're pretty... They're like funny little like, I don't know, their skin's really stretchy. Like they kind of have like a sausage shape, but then they, like their limbs, they're all like connected. Pokemon. Oops. Thanks, because what I thought not. This is oh my god. Sonic something. Sonic Colors Planet Wisp Act 1. The remix. Oh, no, it's by Glitch X City. Alright. It is now on the tumbles. And with that, I am done. I'm going to go curl up in my bed, go to sleep. So I will see you guys Thursday, hopefully. The next type is... So, the next type I have on my list is ground type. However, the ground type is probably the most obvious like shit of all time. Like it's so completely obvious what my favorite ground type's gonna be. It's Quagsire, because I didn't do Quagsire for my favorite water type. So I might skip it and do something different. I think I also fucking love Diglett. Diglett's also like Diglett was like a close second, to be honest. And Alolan Diglett is like my favorite thing ever. I can move on to Psychic type. Oh my gosh, speaking of, Psychic type was so hard. Picking my favorite Psychic type was like the hardest thing ever. Because I like... Okay, I love Mewtwo. I do. Mewtwo is maybe one of the best Pokemon in the whole series. But also, Lugia is also maybe one of the greatest things ever created. And I don't know which one I'm gonna do. Because I love them both. So, I don't know. I'm gonna maybe jump around a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to go in order so I don't get lost. But, anyways, that's neither here nor there. I will... Alright. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I like when you guys, come and chat with me while I doodle. I like... for story reasons, but I'm probably gonna do Lugia for this challenge. Just because I've always loved Lugia. I have tons of Lugia stuff. But I'll catch you guys on Thursday for either ground type or psychic type. I haven't decided yet, but one of them. Right. Have a good night, you guys. Maybe once my schedule settles out, we can maybe do Portal also, by the way.